First things first, I want to thank every single one of you guys that have been DMing me for the past 2 years, asking me when I am going to return to the YouTube scene. That support is invaluable. I don't think you guys understand how important it is to know that you are valued in the community that you have been absent from for such a long period of time. Those feelings for me were officially made known to me when I went to the Street Stars event in Atlanta. It was a couple months ago. He had called me, he had invited me to play BLS in the Street Stars event. I agreed. Mind you, before that call, I had not been thinking about the game of basketball. I was focused on work, I was focused on family. I wasn't really thinking about going back into the community and playing basketball games. However, I was invited to play in the Street Stars event in Atlanta against BLS. So that sparked a fire in me. BLS said, I will play in this event if Deallen plays. So I said, you know what? That's an honor, man. For somebody to consider that, they're gonna play an event only if I play and they want to play against me, I said, why not? Let's do it. So I agreed. We prepared for a month before. I had not been playing basketball that long. I'm recovering from an injury to this day. I have not recovered from. However, I said to myself, I'm gonna put what I want and what I see for myself to the side. For people that want to see me play basketball, I will put the injury to the side. I will train. I will put my life on pause for people that want to see me play basketball. So I did. I trained. I worked hard for a month. It was about a month or so. We were training. We had a training camp, me and a couple other guys. Mind you, we get closer to the event about maybe 2 days or so before, and I don't see BLS on the flyer. I see nothing about BLS. So I choose not to play. It was a choice of mine. I didn't sign up to play anybody else but BLS. So it was my freedom of choice. Hey, I signed up, I wanted to play someone, and they either didn't want to come or they just didn't see it fit. So hey, that's fine with me. I don't have to play either. It's not a big deal. And those guys, they didn't make it a big deal. I'm just telling the story from my point of view. And these videos aren't me coming after anybody and demeaning anybody in any way. It's just me telling my side of the story. And that is what we all have as human beings and as people in the world. We all have cameras. We all have freedom of speech. If you have a phone, you have the ability to tell your side of the story, and don't let anybody ever tell you that you don't have that right. So I decide not to play. However, I did decide to go. I even paid for a ticket. Someone was at the door. I was saying he was gonna let me in for free. That's right hand man. He was gonna let me in for free, I would assume. And I said, you know what, I'm good, bro. I paid my ticket. I came to support, even though I'm not gonna play, I still paid for my ticket. During the event, I'm watching different people play. I'm like, oh my goodness, this energy is unmatched, is what I'm thinking in my head. I've been away from the game too long. These people are putting their hearts on the line, putting their skill at work, and I was in awe having the ability to watch it. Cam, J. Lou, Scoob, Nas, Bam, amazing basketball players that I'm seeing. And in the midst of all this, I'm walking around, I'm kind of like incognito, so to speak. I have a hat, I have glasses on, and people are coming up to me and they're asking me, yo, like, your name's Deallen, right? I'm like, yeah, that's me. They're like, yo, when you're coming back to the YouTube scene? I'm like, oh snap, like, bro, it's been years since I played on a major platform or done a major video for YouTube. And I'm just like, people are still recognizing me as a basketball player on YouTube. So I'm kind of in awe. So one guy comes up to me, it's cool. I'm like, oh, I've been focusing on other things, bro. That's my response. I've been focused on other things. Time goes by through the event. I'm passing through the crowd, people looking at me. Another guy, oh, bro, you're one of my favorite guys. Like, why aren't you playing on the YouTube scene? You done? I'm just like, not really. Like, I was planning on playing tonight, but something happened with my matchup. I don't know exactly what. I continue going through my night. Oh, another guy, bro, you used to run with Frigga, right? You played a FrigMas. I'm like, bro, sheesh, like I didn't know people were so into those games, and I didn't know the impact was so impactful to those people. I say all that to say the support that that day, that night, and people in my life and my personal life would tell you. I called them after that event. I said, I got to get back into the scene. I have to. I went to this event and a lot of people were asking, where have I been? Mind you, I'm thinking I'm unrecognizable. I've cut my hair, I'm wearing glasses, everything about me has changed in my opinion, So I'm thinking, dang, these people still recognize me. That's big time. But it inspired me to get back into the scene. So I say, you know what? I'm back. I'm hooping. I'm back hooping, working out. I understood the importance of what was going on and the impact that me playing basketball on a video has. Now I'm working. I'm back into a basketball mindset. I'm focused. I'm training, Hadn't really posted much content on Instagram, but I'm training still. I'm back in the lab. I'm waking up before work. I'm doing, waking up 6 a.m., 5 a.m. working. I'm working, lifting weights, running, jumping, playing basketball. Mind you, I'm still hurt. My ankle is still hurt. It's still not recovered, but I'm just like, you know what? People want to see me play. So you know what I do? I'm going to work. I'm going to give the people what they want. A lot of people have been messaging me, TNC, why aren't you with Frigga anymore? All of these questions. And I didn't have a real answer for them. I didn't have an answer that sat well enough with me that I could really live with. And what it came down to was I was fearful. I was afraid. Deep down, I was afraid to get on that platform again. However, but the support that I kept seeing through fans and just people really contacting me, direct messaging me all the time. So I haven't been on this scene, but people are still messaging me. They're showing me comments under other people's videos that are requesting me to be in said events or on said platforms. Mind you, I didn't request that. These are people doing this out of their own opinion and own free will. I'm not forcing anybody to recommend me in any way. Because personally, guys, I am a dad. I have a family. Like, I've played basketball my whole life. Like, before YouTube, before all of this stuff, I've been a basketball player. I've been a hooper my entire existence. I've been a basketball player. I put so many hours into the game that people don't understand. This is not, what you see is not a person doing this for YouTube or any type of social media clout, because I really don't care about it. What I do care about is the passion I have for the game and my skill level. And that's something I've always worked at. So I've been working with the game of basketball for years. I'm 30 years old. A lot of people don't even know how old I am. I'm 30 years old. People think I'm 25, 24. No, I'm 30 years old. I've still been working, going through injuries, rehabbing myself, training myself. I've never had a trainer, ever. I've never had a trainer more than 2 weeks, maybe a month. That's nothing in the world. In the grand scheme of basketball, having a trainer for a month is pointless. You might as well not even get with that person. You're training with them for a month. What is that gonna do for your longevity as a player? It's gonna do nothing. You're wasting your time. Don't pay somebody for a month for training. Like I said, I've never had a trainer. Everything you see, just me and God. I'll say that. I'm not gonna just say me. No, me and God. God giving me that vision and that drive to push myself to levels that I may not have thought I could. So that's what you have seen. So I say all that to say, like, the clout, the fame, everything that comes with YouTube is not the motivation. It's just the support and the love I have for the game that drives me to be on these platforms. The requests have been adamant. Like, I'm not making this up. If you want, you can look under plenty of people's videos. I'm sure you've probably seen a request or so of somebody asking, where have I been? Why aren't I on a platform? And when will I return to a platform? I say all that to say that my love for the game runs deep, is what I'm telling people. I don't need the the social media clout, all these things that come with it. I could care less, to be honest. I just like playing basketball, whether there's a camera in front of me or there's a camera not in front of me.